Hey, what's up, suppers? This is Dave. We're doing a video chat, kind of like a video cast for Dark Phoenix. Doing a little bit of instant reaction here. I wanted to get a podcast up. We wanted to go hours. We had all these plans. Come to find out, nobody at the Painted Lines saw it. So here I am by myself. Don't worry about it, guys. I won't, or gals. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But I do want you to kind of get our instant reaction, aka my instant reaction. I'm speaking for the site now, folks. From a suit up standpoint, it's fine. It's not great. That's the problem. This movie, the Dark Phoenix mythos, had all these ramifications to be great. You saw us pour our hearts out for Godzilla. You saw Chris pour his heart out to Swamp Thing. You've seen us goo goo and gaga over all the MCU movies and DC movies recently. This was just one of those movies that didn't hit the mark, and that's a shame. We love X-Men here. I'm a big fan. It was how I got into comics, as if you remember the first podcast we did, and I've been falling in love with these characters all my life. Saw all the original movies in the theaters, saw this one in the theaters because why the fuck not? And sure enough, probably could have missed it. I'm not saying but I'd already invested too much time. So this is that sunk cost fallacy where I've already spent billions of dollars for X-Men. So what's another $8? So that's kind of my caveat to you. If you've already seen all the other movies, you should see it. If you haven't, you're not gonna be sad that you didn't see it. So take that with what you will. So maybe like see it for a matinee. If you've got a $5 Tuesday like I do at the Exton Movie Tavern here, go for it. So for myself, what I did enjoy the movie. There were parts of the movies that I enjoyed. Let's be very clear. I enjoyed the CGI, the fight scenes. Nightcrawler was all over the place, and it was fantastic. The conversations that Mystique has with Charles, they're great. You really see that those two characters have lived together. They love each other in a way that it's like a brother-sister family relationship, and they just want to be happy for each other or be mad at each other. That's the emotional crux of the movie. But again, speaking of Charles, you can really see him going into how he uses his powers for what he thinks is the best of the world. And it's great. Those are the great parts of this movie. But you notice how I didn't say Jean Grey. She's not the best part of this movie, and that's what's freaking frustrating. This is a series that, from Dark Phoenix, this is what X-Men Last Stand did actually well. It was a poorly made movie, but I actually kind of felt bad for Jean Grey. You can't kill Cyclops in the first 5 minutes of the movie. That's where Last Stand was wrong. You can't do that. Anyway, got that off my chest. But so from this movie though, like I don't feel emotionally invested in Jean Grey's story arc. In the very first reboot, when they did First Class, the character Darwin, when he dies, that was more emotional to me because either it was the first act and I just got to know these characters and they're basically teenagers. Maybe that's where I was okay with, and like, oh my God, we lost somebody and that hit me. Or maybe it was a self-sacrifice. I'm not exactly sure, but that was jarring. This was, why do I care that she now got all these powers, or now that she's going darker and she's going to a mega level? I don't care. I don't care that she's now emotionally stunted, or vice versa, in the sense like all of her inhibitions have been taken away. You just don't. You've always told that she's the strongest mutant, but it's only been a movie and a half with her basically, and I don't feel that I care, truthfully. And I think that's what sucks about this. You maybe needed to have a movie in between. Not really sure what they would have done. They've already done kind of House of M with Logan. They did Days of Future Past. We know that. So I don't know what plot line I would have put in there. And that's just my ignorance. I don't know what would have been a better movie. Maybe they should have ended it at Apocalypse. Maybe they should have started a brand new story. Maybe finally go down the individual route. Do what Mutants is doing. Go finally do that Gambit movie with Shannon Tatum. I don't know. Or maybe get Harry Styles at this point. I have no idea what's happening with that movie. So, you know, if we're thinking about this movie of what you're wanting out of an X-Men Dark Phoenix movie, you want that emotion, you want to feel the pain. It's not there. That's what sucks. That's what hurts me when I talk about the excitement of this movie. I can go see an action movie anytime, day or night, but X-Men it's a family. There's realistic stuff that should be happening, but they use mutants to kind of answer it. Prejudice, you know, that was big. No, it just doesn't happen here. It's a shame. Shot, fired, 0-2, folks. Fox can't quite get the Dark Phoenix on the cinematic universe right. So what's next? I don't know. We know Mutants is coming next year, early next year. We know Legion is still happening. We know Fox canceled Gifted. We know the merger happened. So it's very possible we're going to get reboot number 3. We're probably going to get a new Wolverine. I don't know. I can tell you what, I don't know if I can stand another Wolverine origin stories. I think that would be like the third one at this point, it feels like. So, you know, maybe we do New Blood. Maybe we actually do X-Force with Deadpool as the lead character. Maybe Vince, I don't know who Vince is. Maybe he's doing something. Vinny Chase, maybe he'll come back to life or do something. One of the things that I'm excited about is this ambiguity. It's not like there's a sense of dread in the MCU with this ambiguity, but X-Men, Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, these are things that like didn't work well on the big screen. I'm excited. Disney will do well. Maybe they'll go full CGI animation like they did Big Hero 6. That was exciting. Who knows? But here's what I do know. Did a video cast. Hopefully you like the instant reaction. Tell us what your thoughts are on Dark Phoenix if you did see it. We'd love to talk about your thoughts, reactions. You can tweet at us. You can put it in the comments on YouTube if we open that up. Or you can come see us at Comic-Con. We're going to be there Thursday, Friday, and in Philadelphia. So look for myself and Chris. He'll be the one with the Yoda ears geeking out. I'll be the professional. All right, folks. Hope you had a good time. Talk to you guys later.